Hello and welcome to InfoSec Insights. In this video, we are going to discuss compliance and privacy policies and their significance in information security. So let's begin. Compliance and privacy policies are essential components of any organization efforts to ensure the protection of sensitive data, maintain legal and regulatory requirements, and build trust with customers and stakeholders. Compliance policies, they consist of a wide range of regulations, standards, and guidelines that an organization must adhere to operate legally and ethically. These policies, they help to prevent legal issues, financial penalties, and reputational damages. There are many forms of liability that an organization can have. An organization may be subject to external regulations that require special attention and compliance from a security standpoint of view. Examples are healthcare providers who fall under the Healthcare Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA. Companies that handle payment card information, they must follow Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS. And organizations that handle personal information of citizens of the European Union, they must adhere to General Data Protection Regulations, GDPR. Some of the key aspects to handle compliance and privacy policy issues includes identify applicable regulations, determine the relevant industry-specific regulations such as HIPAA, GDPR, CCPA, and standards ISO 27001 and NIST. Once you identify the applicable regulations, then the next step is to develop comprehensive compliance policies that outline the specific requirements, processes, and controls needed to adhere to each regulation or standard. Training and awareness. Train employee, contractors, and partners about the compliance policies and their responsibilities in ensuring compliance. Documentation. Maintain thorough documentation of compliance efforts, including policies, procedures, risk assessments, and audit reports. Auditing and monitoring. Regularly audit and monitor your organization activities to ensure ongoing compliance. Use automated tools and processes wherever possible. Incident response. Establish procedures to handle compliance breaches or compliance incidents. Clearly define the roles and actions to take in case of any violations. Privacy policies, they focus on protecting the personal data of individuals an organization collects, processes, and stores. They establish guidelines for transparency, consent, data retention, and individual rights. Privacy policies, they deals on how to protect an individual data from misuse. It's extremely important when designing a privacy policy, one has to take steps to make sure that they are not in conflict with other organization policies. For instance, suppose you have a policy that allow employees to privately check personal webmail during their breaks. And then you may also have a policy of decrypting and inspecting all web traffic on your network to make sure that no adversaries are using encryption to sneak around your security controls. Now, these two policies, they could be in conflict with each other. And there is a possibility that an employee could sue for violation of privacy if his or her email messages are intercepted and read by your security team. So, it's extremely important while designing a policy to make sure that the policy should not violate an individual's privacy. Otherwise, an organization may face financial and legal implications. So, in this video, we have covered the topic of compliance and privacy policies, what steps an organization can take to make sure that they have appropriate process for their compliance and policy requirements. We have also discussed about policy conflict and how crucial it is not to make a policy which can violate an individual privacy. So, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. If you have any questions or thoughts, do mention them in the comment sections. I hope this has been informative to all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.